Alright, what's good everybody, my name is MarkandJello and welcome back to Genshin Impact. We're right where we left off the last episode, looking for 3 workers. While I was grinding for a bunch of items and stuff like that, I did somehow manage to talk to one of the workers already, so they gave us a little bit of information on what we were looking for. It was nothing too, important, so we've still got 2 more workers to talk to, so I didn't mess that up. So let's go talk to the workers, and there's one right here. Talk to Tack.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
So just like the first person I talked to, I had to bargain with him on giving me stuff for money.
That's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Damn.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
The whole, wait, whoa. We'll pay in full. Wait, let's talk prices here. Current offer, 2,500. Let's do... What y'all thinking? 1,500, right? Or, wait, it's 25,000. We'll do 15,000? Right? Should be good. What do you think?
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
All right. There you go. Let's talk to the last worker, see if we can bargain with Tick.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%.
I'm laughing. The 3 workers is Tick, Tack, and the last one was Toe. When I read the dude's name, I said Toe, and I was like, why is somebody's name Toe? It makes sense now. Tick, Tack, and Toe. Oh my
So
god.
what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Fetch me 50 tree branches and 20 stacks of timber.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Ooh. What? Let's talk prices here, Chief. Lowest is 3,000. 20,000 and 3,000. Probably like 8,000. 8,000? That seems a bit low. We'll try. Oh, he didn't like it.
Oh, come on. That's too little.
Alright. Alright. 12,000.
No. How about a bit more? This amount isn't worth going out of the way to make on.
Negotiate with caution? Eesh. For 14,000? Does that be good? I think that's good. Come on.
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
Alright. There you go. Talk to child.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
Hell yeah!
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
Excuse me?
What info do you need?
No.
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
What else could the Fatui want? Are you forgetting what happened in Mondstadt?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
Mm-hmm.
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
He read the vibe so quick.
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
I feel like he's gonna backstab us. Anyways, let's get to the next place. Hello, hello. Oh. Okay.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
It's gotta be a short person, right?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Is she a zombie? Paimon, if you're going to talk about height, you,
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction.
Ah, true.
Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Oh.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
What? Such nonchalant delivery for a bombshell revelation. Do zombies also count as adepti? I don't think so.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine. But only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
What? Orders? Why is she being so difficult?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
Bruh.
My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a Cocogoat.
What?
Please and thank you.
Hunt the what? With the witch at where? She's playing games with us.
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr.
Ah.
Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Cocogoat.
Cocogoat.
The Cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Ah.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the Cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Do tell us if you remember anything else you don't remember.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a Cocogoat?
What in the world? You're a zombie. Can I talk to me?
Cocogoat, go find it.
Cute, but like I never expected a freaking zombie to be in here. Alright, I'll see you guys once we get to where we need to be. Okay, so we gotta find it here in the area. Oh, there you go. Inspect the ballista. Okay.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
Yeah.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass.
Giving me a hint?
If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
So we gotta get the parts, and I believe it's in this building right here.
Where's that supply post?
Yeah, let's go. Give me all the loot. Was that it? There we go. Why? Why do you lock on it?
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey!
What the?
Just what do you think you're doing?
Bad guys. God damn it.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
Use it on you.
Not a turret. A Guizhong Ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man.
Oh, really?
This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And that's if you get out of this alive!
Okay, buddy.
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior.
I'd hate to see this guy pissed off.
It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Hey, buddy. Okay. Can I hit him off the ledge? Yes, I can. Alright, and that should be the end of my ult. That actually lasted pretty good. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Oh, hey, listen, buddy. Can't be throwing shit in people's faces. I got a new character. She shoots fireballs and stuff. It's freaking amazing. Hey, buddy. Oh, excuse me? Where's your last guy? Where'd he go? Are you way down here? Oh my god. Okay, so I got a new character and I changed most of my characters' stuff that they work on. So, okay, buddy. With Xiling, I'm actually working kind of like on a crit build. So she just works on pure raw damage. Barbara obviously is my healer. So all of her stuff works on healing. She actually works on pairing. Can you stop with the throwing? Oh my god, what is your range? I'm gonna get rid of these guys first because these guys are annoying. Okay, so Yanfei actually works on pairing electricity and fire together so I can get crazy amounts of damage output. And Razer works on, well, energy recharge for the whole team and himself. So now I have the ult for all my characters. Look at that. Let me toss a heal ult. Get rid of that. Are you dead? Okay, he is dead.
Nice and spicy.
You deal with that guy. Damn. Alright, he's dead. Oh, hey, buddy.
Race you.
Hey, buddy. There we go.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Find this Cocogoat.
So we've got the Guizhong Ballista working, but where's our Cocogoat?
A search using the Guizhong Ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means...
Repairing this was a complete waste of time.
Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Explain that we could not find a Cocogoat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
I wonder if I can still use the thing though. Can I? No, I can't. Alright, well, I'll see you guys back at the pharmacy then. Hello, I'm back. Oh, please render in stuff.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Cocogoat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Oh, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Chi-Chi, do you have any other clues?
Cocogoat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Oh my god.
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh.
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
Bruh. It's time to tell you where coconut milk comes from. It all begins with the fruit of the coconut tree.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
She just needs time to work through it. They all need to grow up sometime. Whoa.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Orochimaru?
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
He looks cool.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The snake is speaking!
Nothing in Liyue surprises me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Jesus Christ, you might as well just rob the golden house.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
No shame.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
20 minutes later. Bro, do we actually? We do.
Cocogoat. Cocogoat. My sides hurt. Oh my
Bruh.
goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Wait, what?
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Oh, it's not over coconut milk.
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
Bruh.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million.
Yeah.
Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Are we really spending like 3 mil on some incest?
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They
Ah.
spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
He's gonna backstab us. I knew it. Everlasting incest. Where do I? Oh, okay, I can put it up here. Alright, I'll see you guys where I put it. Where I have to put it. Hey, buddy.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Whew, finally.
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
It's been odd. Very odd.
Odd?
I'm not sure if we've been living the high life or expecting the struggles of the poor. Experiencing.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal.
Zhongli treating?
Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Okay. Awesome. He's gonna treat us to a meal. Better be something like huge and expensive. Wait until the appropriate time. Okay, so let me change the time then. There we go. Where do we go? Dang! I'm far away. Okay, I'll see you guys there. Talk to Patan about recent conversation topics. Okay. Why?
Shame I only get to listen in from the other side of the window and don't get to join in the debate. I'd love to give my 2 cents.
Say what? What's up? What's up? Paimon wants in.
Recently, all the customers at the tavern have been debating the exact same topic. Who is the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
Wait, did it switch my quest to another one?
The strongest fighter?
I think it did. I remember seeing a quest about who's the strongest fighter or something like that.
Must be someone who can floor a whole gang of hilly churls with just one punch.
I do that for fun.
Then Paimon nominates you. But anyway, is there like a general agreement in the city on who it is, or?
Expecting people to come to a swift and straightforward consensus in the City of Freedom is like expecting fisherman's toast to drop out of the sky. Everyone's got their own opinion, backed up by a unique set of cherry-picked information. But let's be honest, that's what makes the discussion so impassioned and entertaining. Mainstream opinion is polarized, with most people supporting one of two candidates. One is the Dandelion Knight. The other is the Dark Knight Hero.
Ah, Paimon, who are you voting for?
Ooh, Paimon votes for you. But let's go into the tavern and talk to the patrons. Maybe we'll pick up some juicy gossip.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I do envy your life of leisure. But don't mind me, of course. I guess I'll just get back to work.
Let me check my quest real quick to see. Yeah, this is a whole other quest. I believe this is an Archon quest. Let me check the quest real quick. Okay, so yeah, I did change my quest. So now I have to head back to Leeway Harbor, so I'll see you guys there. And then we'll maybe continue on in this quest that we just started. Here we are. Oh, hey, buddy. You already sitting down and chilling? Let me sit with you. Can I sit down? Please? There we go.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so.
Food looks good.
Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
So does this mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I guess I should have expected this.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
His VA sounds familiar.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist.
Who is his voice actor?
What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky.
Yo, he sounds like Master Jiraiya.
Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor,
Wait.
stretching out far and wide.
Who's this? What?
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value.
Interesting.
Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension.
Yeah.
Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
Some top tier.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Oh, is it Paimon? We gotta go.
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty.
Excuse me? Wait, hold up.
However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yue High Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Listen, Chief. God damn. Emissary.
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan.
Damn.
She invites you to her palace in the sky.
Excuse me?
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Cool. More?
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
I always mind my manners. Paimon is up to something again.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Oh, right.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Ooh, another quest. Chapter 1, Act 3. Sweet. That was interesting. A new character appeared, and yeah, we got invited to this palace in the sky. Interesting. All right. There is a side mission here, I believe. Let me grab that real quick, and then we'll continue on with the other quest, the Archon quest. Here we go in the tavern. All right, Charles.
What'll it be today?
Who's the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
The strongest fighter? I don't pay much attention to that sort of thing.
Huh. Paimon thought bartenders had some kind of special information sources.
Just like they have an what? Have an exclusive supplier of wine.
Exactly. That's what Paimon was getting at.
I had a stroke.
I have no involvement in any intelligence gathering operation. But if you made me pick someone, it would be the Dark Knight hero. I've
Damn.
heard some stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller from the Abyss Order.
There it is, the barman's top secret intelligence. Speaking of the Abyss Order, their minions are really stirring up trouble all over the place, aren't they?
They are. Let's see, who are you, Bruce?
Hi! Are you here to try Mondstadt's famous wine too?
I mean, yeah. Who's the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
The strongest fighter of them all? That would be Jean, obviously. Why? Grandmaster Jean is so strong. She can take out a ruin guard with just a few slashes of her sword. And she could wipe out the 3 hilly Churl tribes at Dada Upa Gorge all by herself. Otherwise, we wouldn't have such a carefree existence with nothing to do.
It's true that Jean makes people feel they're in safe hands.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, this guy is drunk as a skunk.
Who else? Jack?
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerance training, to be precise. Want to join me?
I should do that. I should say that. Who's the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
You want to know who I think the toughest fighter is? In my opinion, that would be the finest adventurer of them all, Stanley.
Stanley?
Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest, too. But only Stanley can take on the bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari.
Bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari? Do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those?
Hey, you skipped Paimon's line. I'd beat it to a pulp.
Yeah! Bam! Wham! Pow!
Six-fingered Jose.
Hey, amigo. Do you want to hear my latest composition? I put my whole heart into it, and also my soul. How about it, amigo?
Nah. Who's the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
Huh? The most macho in Mondstadt.
Yep.
She's a little girlie who wears red.
A girl dressed in red?
That's right. I found this out one day about half a month ago, when I went up to the Storm Bear Mountains looking for inspiration for my new song. Guess what happened?
What?
What happened?
I witnessed the most powerful destructive force I have ever seen in my life. I'm telling you, it completely changed the whole landscape in that part of the mountains.
What the hell?
Holy moly!
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake.
Damn.
But I don't know if anyone will believe me.
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl wielding that much destructive power is a little far-fetched.
Yeah.
You want to know what I think? I think she has a treasure nobody else knows about. Maybe even the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt.
Did you say treasure?
I don't know about all that, Chief.
Did Paimon imagine that, or did you hear it too?
Oh, I heard it too.
It's just a guess. I mean, no. It's a bard's razor-sharp intuition.
I don't buy it.
How can you say such a thing?
So, this girl, what's her name?
I do not know her name. I do not see her often in Mondstadt. Hey, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Doesn't sound like much to go on. But thanks for your intel.
So, we're gonna go to the mountains
right
to look for...
thing.
Everyone has an opinion. Not just that, but some people's choices of candidate was just plain weird. Yeah, it kind of was.
If everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded, how are we ever gonna find out who Mondstadt's strongest fighter is?
A battle.
Eureka! Paimon's got it! Let's go see what Jean says. Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing.
What makes you so sure? Ooh, do you think I'll be on there? Hey.
Guess it depends if they counted all your shenanigans or not.
True.
Don't worry, though. Paimon has full confidence in your abilities.
Thanks, Paimon. Let's go see Jean. Hello, Jean.
Oh, Master Jean! Sorry to bother you. We're collecting intel on the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Do you have, one of those official Knights of Favonius verified ranking table thingies?
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Huh. I am sorry, but I cannot help. I do not have any relevant documentation on that topic.
Oof.
Oh, well that sucks. Paimon was hoping she would at least make the top 5.
Well, Although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honorary knight's abilities has never wavered. Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near the city, although he is keeping a low profile. If you are staying around Mondstadt, please be on the lookout for danger. Given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength, I trust you will be able to help keep the area safe.
Awesome! After she beats the Abyss Order, she'll climb up that ranking table faster than she climbs up all those cliffs.
Paimon, there is no ranking table.
Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order to bits is the right thing to do.
I like your enthusiasm. It is infectious. But be careful out there.
Too bad, so sad they didn't have a ranking table book thing. Who is this?
Are you alright? Huh?
This is the girl.
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry for bumping into you.
You dropped something.
Hey, look!
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed. What?
There's some writing on here. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed?
What the frick frack?
Yikes!
Yikes!
Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're, survival rules.
Kaya?
Survival rules? Yeah. Rules that I must absolutely never break under any circumstances.
She's the girl.
Otherwise,
with the explosions.
something terrible would happen.
Kaya writes like this?
Yep. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Klee.
Hello, Klee?
I've heard all about you guys. You're the honorary knight who helps Mondstadt. Wow! More recognition, yay! Paimon is so happy right now.
I like the little thing hanging off of her bag.
I heard it from Amber. But wait, no. There's no time for this right now. I'm dealing with a big emergency. I grabbed my map and ran as fast as I could all the way here.
What's wrong?
The treasure I buried in the Whispering Woods. It's gone. Did you say buried treasure?
I think she needs our help. A girl dressed in red.
And she has treasure. Seriously? Clay gets Six-Finger Jose's vote for strongest fighter in Mondstadt? What is wrong with people? Lost treasure is a big deal. Let us help you find it.
He did say, Jose did say that she had a treasure, powerful treasure that people don't know about, possibly. And she's just saying that she lost her treasure.
Yay! Thanks, you guys. Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I put a circle around it. I also put a wooden sign in the ground at the place where I buried it, to make it easier to find. Paimon is starting to understand how this treasure went missing so easily. Come on, Miss Honorary Knight, let's go.
Wait a sec, I think I've seen this before. I think I know what she's talking about. I've seen it before, like, exploring the world. I'll see you guys there.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy. Well, Razer and ElGato seem really busy recently.
Aww.
So Klee must not disturb them.
Wait, she knows.
Now Klee has new friends.
So Klee knows Razer.
I have a new big sister to help me. I'm so happy.
So Klee knows Razer and ElGato. I don't think we've really met ElGato, have we? I think so? I don't remember. We have met Razer. Here? Yeah, it's gotta be here.
We're here. This is the place. Look, this is where my huge treasure was buried. And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground.
Wait, who's that over there?
It's an abyss mage. Hey, maybe he's the one Jean was warning us about. What's
Oh.
that in his hand? My treasure. What?
Got a whole ass Pokeball.
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her. Time for a change of plan.
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and fight.
After him. We're gonna beat his ass.
What's an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. He looks so cute, soft, and fluffy. Game's up. Now hand it over.
He said that he looks so soft and fluffy.
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
You dug to acquire it. You literally dug a hole in the ground, Chief.
I'll protect us. Hi.
Ooh, what the hell hit me? Let's get rid of the smaller ones. We can take out the big guy afterwards. He's gonna fall.
Careful,
Boom.
Clee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss
Hey,
mages are the bad guys.
I couldn't move. What the hell?
Oh, that's right. Grandmaster Jean says that stealing is wrong.
Come here, buddy. I'm about to beat your ass.
Freeze!
That girl's lucky she didn't come alone. Otherwise,
Dude, what? What the? How you get away so far? Easy.
Motion to compare. If we could just get him to give it back.
I made this girl's build exactly for stuff like that. Track.
Where'd he go? The Abyss Mage. He just disappeared. What's going on?
Boom. What the? This one? Boom. No. This. Boom. No. What the hell? What in the hell? Oh wait, I'm stupid. That thing? Oh, was that it?
A gateway to a domain. The Abyss Mage must have snuck inside.
Then he has no way out. You good?
Clee, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure back for you?
No, I'm coming with you. It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole, and it's up to me to get it back.
Mr. Fluffball. I admire your courage.
Don't worry, Clee is a big girl. Come on, Miss Honorary Knight, let's go.
Freaking cute. Alright, let's go get this mage. Party recommended level 47. Let's go. Send me in, Chief. Put me in, Coach. Ah, we're playing as her. That's so cool. She tosses explosions. Whoa, what? What do they do? Oh, are they like mines? Or enemies walk into them?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Boing, boing, boom.
Oh, That's so cool, dude. Whoa, wait, what? Hey, buddy, why are you sniping over there?
Jumpy dumpty go!
That's all. I mean, that's cool. That's really cool. So her heavy attack is a really close-up attack. That's insane damage, dude. I don't have to worry about the lasers because I'm so tiny. That's funny.
La la la. Blow them all up.
Oh. Interesting. So wherever I ult, it kind of shoots there.
You followed me. I must say, I'm impressed. But this is as far as you will get.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, the human proclivity to gossip has provided us with everything we need. We learned that your little red friend had in her possession the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt. That treasure is now in my hands. Now your precious treasure shall be your undoing.
No, no, wait! Don't touch it!
Wait, is he gonna blow up?
Oh, how you fret now your predicament is finally clear to you. Now, what have we here? A flame symbol.
No! I broke the survival rules. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. This is it. This time, I'm done for.
Jean can be dreadful. Kaya wrote that for. I just clicked. Kaya wrote that for her.
Wait, so Klee's treasure is a bomb?
That was epic.
No wonder Klee was rumored to be the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Paimon, for one, is never picking a fight with her, ever. Hold on.
I want her on my
She
team.
run off.
Something to do with survival rules? Something to do with Jean.
Seems like it. Well then, let's head to the Knights headquarters and report to Jean.
Dude, I want her on my team. That's freaking cool. Alright, I'll see you guys at the barracks or whatever. Oh, hello. You're in here too.
Klee? You're here too?
I turned myself in.
Oh.
Huh?
My bomb. I hurt someone. I broke the rules. I'll never see the light of day again.
Klee, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they?
He's so cute, bro. Wait, there's a misunderstanding.
Why is that?
The person that Klee blew up was an Abyss Mage.
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. He didn't deserve to blow up.
Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the Abyss Mages are the bad guys. And Actually, they're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine. They don't just hate the good guys, they hate all people. Their enemy is humanity itself.
Mr. Fluffball was a bad guy on purpose? Mr. Fluffball is the enemy of humanity? What? I don't get it.
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Because of Mondstadt's most powerful treasure.
Aha! That's it! Paimon understands now. They were tracking down poor Klee because they heard rumors about her treasure. Just like the way Paimon's first reaction was to try and get her hands on... no. To try and get the facts on the treasure.
So, does that mean?
In light of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
Ludi Harpastum? Whoa!
You got very lucky.
Miss Honorary Knight, you've gotta come too.
Oh.
Whoop-de-doo! It's a happy ending.
Except...
Uh-oh.
Except what?
Klee, where did you hide the treasure to begin with? Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
Bruh.
I wasn't! I swear I wasn't.
She's giving us that look that means play along.
Uh-oh, Jean noticed it too?
Klee?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement.
Paimon bets Klee must get bored in there all by herself.
Oh man, that's so cute. Find the door to the confinement room in Knight's headquarters. Oh, it's in this other room. Oh.
Guess who?
That's Paimon's voice I hear.
Need help busting out of this joint?
Ooh, yes, please. Wait, no, I can't. Klee needs to be a good girl and think about what she did. Stop tempting me. Anyway, while I'm grounded, I'm making an extra special new treasure, the Ludi Harpastum version.
Oh.
When you say treasure...
I made it into the shape of a harpastum and everything. It looks so cute.
You disguised the bomb as a harpastum?
Just wait for Ludi Harpastum. Oh yeah, they're gonna love it.
Yeesh, if Jean was listening to this...
Jesus.
She might find herself grounded for an awful lot longer.
May the Animo Archon protect you.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Well, that's cute as shit. Alright. I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Dude, that's a cool character. I wonder if I can actually get her eventually. But we'll see. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.